Good afternoon, Sante business owners worldwide. Peter Hope, I'm here at the drying plant and I'm with my friends from Sante, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show them a little bit about the whole process of harvesting certified organic barley and how it's processed to flow through to the product that you know and use it into the paddock. And there's a hydraulic ram that pushes this off to about here, and so the tractor can run along on the part that's been cut, and the harvester runs along through the barley leaf. And these knives spin round at high speed. See the knife there? And they cut the barley, and then it piles up into the harvester. This harvester can carry about 3 tonnes of wet leaf before it has to come back to unload to the drying plant. So it falls into the bag, right? And then it just keeps falling into the back, and the bottom of the harvester can move. It'll take 3 tonne of leaf into the back of the harvester. Now you can see that they've got this cleaned down. You could eat your dinner off it. They have to have a very high level of sanitation. Okay, so then they come back. So you can imagine that the tractor driver and the harvester come in here. They back the harvester up onto this ramp. The harvester has got a floor in the bottom of it that can move, so that the leaf that they've just cut is pushed out onto this tray. Now this tray moves slowly up. It keeps going up and carries the barley up towards the dryer. But what happens when it comes out of the harvester, it's a big lump. And we've got to do something about that. We've got to spread that out evenly over the tray. So it carries on up there, and as it goes higher and higher, it tends to spread out a little bit, but it carries on to here, and this unit here, it falls down into there, and then it's carried up again, but this time there are some large tines moving about to spread it evenly over the tray, and spreads them over the moving platforms. Okay?
So that it would be spread evenly.
It's spread evenly. And then it falls down into there, and then it's going into the dryer.
So this is the dryer.
That's the dryer, right? So the most important, see those knives, those moving fingers are very important, and get the leaf really even. Okay? This has all been cleaned down. Now, this is all, they've got a camera looking into there.
What is it for?
To make sure they know. They can from the head HQ, they can see exactly what's happening in the dryer in this operation at all times. So if there's a problem, they can.
So Mark from his office, he can see what's happening
see in there. And also there's electronic sensors that control this. And by the time it gets to the top, it's quite evenly spread out. It drops down, and you would, if we were operating, you could see the leaf dropping down in there. It drops down into there, and then it enters into the dryer. Okay, so now this dryer, if you can say from here to the shed down there, that's the entire dryer. So the leaf is slowly along there, drying out as it goes. The air is sucked in through these large intakes, it's heated up, and it's pushed from the top down onto the dryer, drying the leaf out. So the leaf comes in here at about 8% moisture, and it leaves at the other end at less than 5% moisture.
From 80% to 5%.
5%. So you can imagine there's a lot of moisture taken off. Okay, why is that important? Well, the heat of the dryer kills any bacteria that are on the surface of the leaf. And by the time you get to the end of the process, the leaf is perfect for human consumption. Okay. Once it gets to here, it goes into a series of mills inside the factory, and you consume the barley, and then it's kept for a while, and then it is milled into the fine 20 micron form that you take from the sachets. So it is quite a straightforward process, but what is really very very exciting is that the harvest fields are only about 600 metres away from us, so that barley is very, very fresh when it comes into the dryer, and it's almost within 45 minutes.
Right.
So it's a great process.
And the packaging is also inside.
The packaging is inside as well. As I said, there's two mill processes: a rough mill process, a fine mill process, and then the product is put into bulk packages, which are shipped off to the Philippines.
From these containers.
Yeah, and shipped off to the Philippines, and then they're further packed down into retail packs.
And you mentioned that the machines that they're using and the technology is very new,
Yes,
modern.
state of the art. The dryer, each stage the dryer has electronic control, so that the operators can tell exactly what heat is going through the barley, what they can tell what the moisture content of the barley is. So the product is treated at a very high level of food safety and processing. I think that this would be one of the most modern plants in New Zealand.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Peter. So there you heard it from
Straight from?
Peter Hook.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that explanation. You're a celebrity now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And I have a new career.
Yes.
you just-
Photography.